Hey, thanks for scanning that QR code. I really do appreciate it. So if you're thinking about selling your home and you want to learn how we are able to sell your home for top dollar and how we can actually sell it for fast, it really just comes down to marketing. Just like this video here, I was able to drive you to this video, right? At the end of the day, it's about how you market your property. You got to work with the right agent. I'm going to show you exactly all the strategies that I use to help you to sell your home faster and also for more money. And yes, that is my $400,000 Lamborghini. Give me a call. All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property tour. So today we are back here at the community called Lago del Sol. Now, we just got done touring the Riviera a couple days ago. That was a nice floor plan because that was a next gen. But today we're going to be focusing on the Royal. Now the Royal is 2,536 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. Now this product is by Lennar. We have a total of 6 different floor plans. So make sure to check out the playlist so that way you're able to see all the floor plans. Now I'm located out here in the city of Henderson. Beautiful master plan community of Lake Las Vegas. Now this model right here will have a nice view because we're elevated pretty high. A lot of these lots will have some lot views here. So the lots here are going to be facing Lake Las Vegas. On this side, you're just kind of facing the mountain, which you're gonna just have the view fencing just kind of facing the mountainside. But this one is a 2-car garage. We have a nice courtyard here. I think probably what I would do is take the block wall all the way up to here, put a iron fence all the way around, so that way you have all this courtyard as far as privacy. So let's take a look at this together. I haven't looked at it yet. Well, actually, I'm pretty familiar with the floor plan because they pretty much build all the same floor plans all over. All right, let's go inside here. Give me just a second. Let's unlock the front door. Let's see if we got it. Come on. It is not locking the front door. Come on. All right, hang tight, guys. I'm just going to do the code real quick. There we go. Let's go inside. Definitely a nice floor plan. 9-foot ceilings. Some of the variations of the materials are going to change. They do a lot of spec building here. If you guys don't know what spec building is, basically they kind of pick all the options, but everything is pretty much all included except the refrigerator, washer, and dryer. But I can tell you in today's market, that is so easy to negotiate. So first thing I've noticed is that we have the orange peel texture and then the straight edge cornering. Some builders will charge you for the straight edge. On this one, it comes with it, which is nice. Let's take a look at the baseboards here. We got a 3-inch on the baseboards. Tiles are 24 by 24, which is really nice because I am tired of seeing the 12 by 24. It's starting to become like outdated at this point. Let's start off on this side. So we've got some can lighting down the hall. We have a bedroom down this way. So let's go down this way, see what we have here. So we have 2 twin-size beds. This one is a Jack and Jill. Let's take a look at the walk-in closet here. Not bad for a walk-in closet. Pretty decent. All the blinds are included. Now with Lennar, they're a little bit more unique. So when you have a room, it's required by code that you have some sort of outlet for lighting. And normally they put a half hot. So with Lennar, they don't add a half hot, but what they do is add a center light here for you because it's required by code, right? Instead of the half hot, which is, I see that's the only builder that does that. However, there is only one rocker switch, okay? Now, this is not pre-wired where you can have a 4 rocker switch, one for the half hot, one for the ceiling fan, one for the light, and one for the lights, right? The 4-can lighting. So if you want to add a ceiling fan, the good news is that we can add a ceiling fan here, but also you need to check if this is reinforced for the payload of 80 pounds or less, right? Reason why you want to do that is because some ceiling fans are going to be a little bit more heavy than others, so just keep that in mind. Also, the ceiling fan that you get, you also need to make sure that it comes with a remote. So we have some nice cabinets here, not bad. Self-closing cabinets with some hand pulls. Again, we have the standard Petrofina and the under-mounted sink and the Moen fixtures. Tub shower combo. So this is an apartment grade. However, a lot of builders come standard with the apartment grade. I do like this one a little bit better because it's more square. If you went to KB's, it's more round. And then we have the 4 panels. This is a single panel, right? Which is, it's easier to clean. There's no cracks or crevices, which is perfect. However, you have to be very careful with this is because the enamel can be scrubbed off if you're using the wrong chemicals and the pad. So you want to make sure you're cleaning these with the proper chemicals. Also, underneath here, you need to make sure that they also styrofoam or spray foam underneath here, because if it does flex, eventually it will crack. So supply lines here. We have a quarter turn, which is perfect, my favorite. It's low maintenance and unlikely to break. So we have a transfer grill here too as well. Then we got the smoke detector, carbon monoxide. All right, let's go back this way here. So it looks like they upgraded the tile. So the laundry room, very large. So as you can see, they added the upper cabinets option, washer and dryer. This is going to be gas. Now, a lot of times people ask me, is it cheaper to get it here or third party? The problem here is that they have a contract with GE, so they only have so much upgrades, but you may want a different washer and dryer. Now, is it going to cost you a little bit more? Probably about $200 to $300 more with the delivery and the connections and also the installation as well, but you're going to have more options versus this washer and dryer. Now, when it comes to washer and dryer, there's different gallons on here. So this is going to be the bigger load, as you can see, which is a plus. And also you need to make sure you check the BTUs, because you can be drying your clothes and it costs you more money because it takes a lot longer to dry. Love the fact that we have our attic access here. Smart panel box here. Coat closet. Then we have our 2-car garage. Then we have our IQ system, which is perfect right here. I love that. Decent sized bathroom. You got the Pro Flow. This is a 16-inch, pretty high. I definitely like that. Cabinets are adult height, perfect. Now this one only has 1 can lighting. I prefer to have 2. And one thing I would like to see is actually add a window here just to bring in some more of that natural light. We got the GFCI here. Also, make sure to find out where all your GFCIs are located. So for like the bathrooms, that may just control this whole area here. So what that does, it prevents a shortage, and there's certain amperages. So you may have a 20 amp that goes all the way across. So you got to find out what that's connected to, because if you connect a blow dryer, you got the lights on, you're running, you know, your TV. If you turn it all at one time, it could trip the breaker, and that's what that is for right there. So we have an 8x8 vinyl slide here, and we also have another 8x8 vinyl slide as well. So it looks like we have one thermostat here. The thermostats determine how many zones you have, so it's just something to take a look at. Beautiful, nice quartz island. You have a waterfall, 2-inch front face here. Looks like we have full overlay cabinets, GE package appliance. This is not your top upgrade, under-mounted sink, Moen faucet, and then we have the water filtration RO system is connected here. Unfortunately, we don't have one, but this could be upgraded in the future. That's roughly about $2,500. Again, we got soft closing cabinets, 42 uppers. And here, looks like they added a full backsplash too as well. Definitely some nice veining. Then we have some nice dovetails. Then we have a 3-inch crown. So 4-can lighting in here, which is a plus. Then I don't know what it is. It seems like they're going into the slide-in stove here. I don't know why they don't just do the cook countertops. I mean, with a home like this, you get more of that gourmet type of feeling. They took the backsplash all the way to the top. Typically the backsplash is anywhere from 5 to 6 inches. Pantry is pretty decent size on here. One more thing I do want to let you know is that we have a 2-inch front face here. Normally it's just a 1-inch. So this kind of gives you a more of a custom type of look. So living room, 4-can lighting, pre-wire ceiling fans. You got your 1-in-1 here with the Smurf too. You got your 8x8 slide, which is really nice. But let's just have a seat here. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, this is gorgeous. Definitely nice living area for sure, because I mean, take a look at this. You have your formal dining here, then you have your kitchen, then we have our living room, then we have our 2 covered patios, which is a plus 2, but I feel like this is more to like entertain, which is perfect for me. Now the pricing here I've noticed is going to be somewhere in the high 700s starting. Primary, we only have a 6/8 door here. Oh, I love the fact that we also have a door that takes us out to the backyard. Obviously blinds are included. So on this one, this is what I want you to take a look at. What do we see that's wrong here? Okay, we need 4-can lighting in here. The reason why is because one is not going to be enough to illuminate this whole room. So number one, we have to take a look at the color of the lights. Soft white, daylight, so there's all different color lights here. Now that's going to set the tone and mood, right? Now when it comes to like interior designing, this is going to be very important, because if you take a look at the flip that we're doing right now on our 6,000 square foot, how we actually use the lighting, right, for texture and design, and how it bounces off the texture. That's number one, okay? Number two is the brightness, okay? How far it illuminates down and how wide. So here it's probably going to go all the way down to the flooring, but it may only go 8 feet wide. So again, at night, you're not going to have full coverage. So this tells you from a design standpoint, right, that you're going to have to add 4-can lighting because how large this bedroom is, okay? Another thing is that we have another thermostat, 2 zones. Now we need to identify, is it 2 AC units that is separate, or is it 2 zone with a damper? I prefer to have 2 AC units. Coming into the bathroom, fiberglass tub shower combo, 2-piece, which is a plus. Nice tub. I love how deep it is. How many of you guys take a bath nowadays? Wow, this is a large closet. Okay, I can tell you right now, laundry room's on this side, I believe. Let's just double check, because I would actually put a door there. And that's not a low bearing wall. But I need to make sure there's actually, oh no, that's just the garage. Oh, bummer. I thought the laundry room was there because then I was gonna say, all right, let's just go ahead and add that door there, but that is not going to work. All right, let's go back inside. Love the cabinets. Also, if you guys have not had a chance to subscribe to the channel, I would highly recommend that you subscribe. Also, if you don't have a real estate agent, you know, I definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. There's no cost to you whatsoever. Look, at the end of the day, there's a value by hiring me, right? I'm gonna walk you through the process. And a lot of times consumers are under the impression, I don't need a real estate agent. Trust me, you do. Especially when it comes to new home sales out here in Las Vegas. I'm your guy, okay? At the end of the day, I'm gonna walk you through this process. And another thing is that a lot of consumers think that you're gonna get a better discount. Look, I have a special deal with a lot of these builders because I bring them a lot of business, so I get more incentives than anybody that's out there, okay? Water closet. Pretty decent size. And then the linen closet. Pretty surprised about that. Normally it's more shallow. Love the fact that we have a service door that takes us out to the back. And then take a look at this. We've got pavers here. So your pavers will end right here. On this side, I believe it does not come with pavers. But this kind of gives you a general idea of what you can do. We have pre-wire for the ceiling fans too as well. Also, one thing I do want to mention, that right now, the weather is gorgeous. I want to do some more videos today, but I just got a lot of work to do. But I mean, just take a look at this view. So a lot of these lots are going to be roughly about 6,000 square feet. Some of them you're going to get a better view, as you can see here. Right there we have the Las Vegas Strip. We've got Lake Mead all the way down there. Beautiful golf course. Gorgeous. So this looks like a Lennox AC unit. We only have one there with the disconnect. Again, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, we have a gas line here that runs about $4.50 now, depending on which builder. A lot of you guys need to understand, when you guys are speccing out your home, you know, with the amount of money that you have, you need to utilize that money wisely, and we need to do it add value. A lot of these consumers that come in and buy these new homes, they end up just doing all the cosmetic stuff, but then structurally, right, the value is just not there. So this is where you're going to contact me. I'm going to help you, walk you through the process, so that way when we sell your home in the near future, right, you're going to have that value. All right, guys, I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.